Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I haven't really gotten a lot done with the Alice Chalmers M lately. I got a few things off it. I'm gonna be making a different video here pretty quick. But I've been doing a lot of work on the almond ranch here. We got a lot of young trees right now and I have to go spread some chemical. So this episode, I'm gonna be working on one of the tractors I haven't shown you guys yet. I hope you guys enjoy. So this is my 1951 John Deere G. This was a project I did for the fair when I was still in high school. Yeah, it's been kept up pretty nice. I haven't really used it in a number of years, and it's got a lot of little issues right now, just from sitting. I gotta drain the oil out and change it real quick because the needle and seat on the carburetor decided to not want to work anymore. And when I was filming the first time this morning, it decided to start draining out the overflow on the carburetor right here and cause me issues. It filled up the crankcase just a little bit with some gasoline the last time I ran it. I started noticing on the gauge it had a little bit lower oil pressure than I would like. So I'm gonna get that swapped out, change it out, and change the oil real quick. And I have a bunch of fertilizer got spread around the orchard. So I'm gonna get to it right now. All right, so there's a drain and the filter is right here, actually right here. And this is the oil pump on these John Deeres. And the way you check the oil is right here. There's no dipstick on any of these John Deeres. So I'm just gonna pop the plug out of it. We're gonna see what it looks like coming out. Oh, there we go. Should still be fairly clean looking. Don't have that much time on this engine. Yeah, it's very thin. Very, very thin. So it's probably a good thing I'm doing this. As far as doing carburetor repairs on any tractor, this is about as easy as it gets. There's a fuel bowl right here with a filter and everything in there. And there's the actual fuel bowl with the float right here on a John Deere. So all you have to do, take a 9/16 wrench and get the cap off right here. The needle seat is right in here. You see it's a little filter, a little bit of green. It's been many years since I've kind of worked on it. And I believe this is a 5/8, so let me go get that. I thought it was a 9/16 or half. So let me go get a wrench or a socket for it. So we got our 5/8 socket. Let's get the seat out. I might be wrong. I might have to actually take bottom bowl off. So we'll see. Let's get a look at the other one here. Let's take a look here. See if I can get the thing out of here. Alrighty, well, looks like it came out. Seat doesn't look too good. Got a lot of corrosion in it. Let's look here. Let me go get some forceps. So unfortunately, I remembered incorrectly. You do have to take the bowl off. So I'm gonna get the whole carburetor off and out of here. And I'm gonna swap it out real quick, so it shouldn't be too long. All right, we got a couple 9/16 bolts. Got a couple 9/16 headed bolts right in here. I'm just gonna pop them all off. And it's been a long time since I've had this carburetor off, so I'm kind of happy I got all the cotter keys and lines all off of the issue. There's that one. I go on the other side here. Here's that one. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Let's see if I could get it out with this this air intake on it. So this is the big nut carburetor for a John Deere G. Luckily, did it off camera. I couldn't find the correct wrench. I used a crescent wrench to break it loose. It came right apart. And it's pretty gunked up these days. It's amazing this thing still runs good. When I first built this thing, I broke this stem off when I was taking it apart. And that's how I learned how to tack or TIG weld, because I broke the stem right off in the big carburetor and I had to rebuild it all. And once I get it off here, you'll see. It's been a while since it's been apart. It doesn't look too bad, amazingly. It's pretty clean still inside. It's always a nice thing to see. Try to run the gas out of it every time I run it. Then we can see right here where I welded it all. And amazingly, it runs really good. A lot of people said it wouldn't run good, but I was able to fix it, luckily. Let's get this back in the stem here. See if we can get this float fixed up. Well, I ended up having to clean up the old needle and seat. The new one, made in China, I presume, did not fit in the bowl. So I ended up spending the last half hour or so just polishing the original one, and we're gonna give it a try and see if it works. Hopefully it's going to. So let me get this thing reinstalled, put some oil in it, and we'll get it fired up. So all you have to do on these is fill oil right here. And all I did was I put some cheap 1540 from Napa into it. And you check it right here. I put about 2.5 gallons into it. We'll see what happens. Oh, maybe just a little more. Nice and clean though. I'll just put a little more into it and we'll fire it up, see what's gonna happen. So we got it to fire up finally. It's incredibly flooded. It's been having this issue with that needle and seat. As you can see, it's cleared up a lot. It's not running real rich. Making good oil pressure now, so we're good to go. Now we can actually go to the job at hand. All right, we got it all hooked up. Got a little fertilizer put on the almond trees, so we'll head on out there. See if this thing stays running long enough to do it. Well, I gotta keep going with this. It's working really good. It's the first time I've ever actually hooked anything to it since it's been restored. It's been restored for about 15 years now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, I hope you guys leave a comment and like it and subscribe to the channel here. Once the weather kind of changes, I get caught up with this field, I'll be getting on the Allis Chalmers M pretty hard. As always, thank you for watching, guys.